Let's get into this and a whole lot more right now. Nicholas Rees, geez, you're playing an away game tonight because I got the data and I'm ready to rip in. Michael Kroger is the former Victorian Liberal Party president, and Bronwyn Bishop, as I said, is here right now. So let's talk about superannuation, about the concept of equity. All right, let's go back to that point before we get anywhere else, before we go to the talking points, before we go to the red and blue corners. This is a change when equity is put in there as one of the end goals. And equity, as we have explained from that far right-wing figure, Kamala Harris, is about ending up in the same place that superannuation, which is meant to be forced savings of you earning different amounts than different people over your entire life, but we're all apparently going to end up in the same place, Bron.
Well, this is class warfare. But let's understand why there is this concessions for people who are putting money into superannuation. It is compensation for people being denied access to the part of their wages for up to 40 years when they can withdraw it and take it out tax-free.
Yep.
Now, that's, in the meantime, they could have had it. They could have used it. They could have bought a house. They could have paid for whatever it is that they wanted to do for their families, but they're denied that. And so the tax concession is compensation. It is not the government's money. It is not honey to be spread around. And that analogy that was made by the Deputy Treasurer was pure communism. We will steal your money so we can spread it around the way we believe it should be spent. You, the owners of that money, we know better than you how to spend your money. That is what is underlying all of this. So it's fine. We'll say, oh, it's only people over $3 million. That's today. What about the next step and the next step? This is the slippery slope, and it's not indexed. So in 40 years' time, what's it worth? The point is that there is so much misinformation around this. I was listening, coming over tonight, a debate on radio, and I was almost screaming back at the radio because so many of the things that were being said as fact were not fact.